Good day, everyone. For us, the journey started in Newcastle. We played 2 games in Newcastle. One game against Chess and one game against Guamashu. And we won those games, so we qualified to go to the next round, which was played in Harry Gordon Stadium, where we played Umkambat in the final, the decider, and we won to qualify. We won in penalties, so that was our journey to get into the last 32. Thank you.
All right, maybe just your thoughts heading into this fixture. What can we expect against Baroka FC?
Yeah, obviously, it's a team that is a level above us, and we still an amateur side, so we expect a very tough game. Baroka is a very good team. We've tried to get some videos of them, and we saw how they played in their last two games in the league. So it's a team that plays in the Motsepe Championship, where also our team wants to go. We try by all means to promote the team this season to play on the same level. So I think it's going to give us an idea of what to expect when we get there. But about the game, we'll give it our best, obviously. It's a good opportunity for the boys to express themselves, to play at that stage, at that level, and hoping that we'll give our best and it's going to be enough to take us into the last 32.
Thank you, Coach. Let's take questions from
last
the
16,
floor.
sorry.
Thank you, Coach.
Kabatela.
I-Nedbank Cup elithuba abadlali baqeqeshwe babonakalise nalaba asebekhohliwe mhlambe bokwazi ukuthi bakhumbuze ukuthi uma mhlambe ungasho ukuthi nawe uzosebenzisa le-tournament ukuthi ubonakalise ukuthi useyena umqeqeshi odeserve ithuba kwi-Premiership noma kwi-Soccer Foundation.
Noma ngeke ngisho kakhulu about mina as umqeqeshi, because ngicabanga ukuthi ngoba ngilapha ukuyosiza bona abafana ukuthi bekwazi ukuthola ithuba lokubonakala esigabeni esiphezulu. Lifikile lami ithuba and I believe lisazofika futhi elokuthi ngibe khona, but kungakuhle kakhulu uma lizokwenzeka ngokuthi ngikhuphuke nalo leli qembu engisebenza kulona, ngilisize likwazi ukufinyelela lapha elifuna ukufinyelela khona. But-ke for abadlali ithuba elikhulu, i-Nedbank Cup siyayazi inikeza ama-players asemancane ithuba lokuyibonakala. Semaningi ama-team nama-players aqala ukubonakala nge-Nedbank Cup, because i-stage esivumela onke ama-team in South Africa aqualifyile ukuthi whatever level adlala kuyona ukuthi akwazi ukuyibonakalisa. So nathi sithole lelo thuba, hoping ukuthi abafana bethu bazokwazi ukulisebenzisa ukuthi beyibonakalise, but singakhohlwa ukuthi ekugcineni kwakho konke sineyifiso njengeqembu lokuthi sikwazi ukukhuphulela iqembu ku-Motsepe Foundation.
Let's take the next question.
Ijaha i-Nedbank ngala futhi ijaha i-ABC Motsepe ngabe kanti servicing kanjani coaching?
Yeah, ukubalansisa kubalulekile kakhulu, and into esikade silokhu siyikhuluma nama-players ukuthi as much as sijabula ukungena ku-Nedbank last 32, but akumele sibe too excited bese siyakhohlwa ukuthi our main objective of the season is to promote i-team here ku-Motsepe Foundation. So ithuba elihle elizosiza ukuthi i-experience esiyithola kwi-Nedbank Cup sikwazi ukuthi masibuyela kwi-league yethu singayisebenzisi, but sifuneka siyithole ibalance ukuthi egcineni singabi too excited bese siluza okuyikhona khona esikali isizini sikubeka emqondweni yethu. Kabatela sekuwena tu mnyazo wamanje.
But in your initial conversation with the previous cup, one of the notable players in the Shabrana program, mhlambe ukuba into njengayo kuleya team noma ambitions akho kusho ukuthi
Golden Arrows simbonile enza kahle, so kuyasiza ukuba nomdlalo njengalowo because uyakwazi ukugayida nabafana abancane nokubakhulisa nokuthi bebone kuyena alide by example. So ibona abadlali esibadingayo labo so that at least bezothula umthwalo emahlombe abafana abancane bekwazi ukuthi nabo bedlale ikimu yabo normal because they know ukuthi banama-leaders etimini.
29, 2010, almost came close with Thomas Zulu. Can you share the explain to these boys right now, and also this opportunity for you to relaunch or to show yourself that, you know, what happened in the previous club? I mean, you had good coach, they miss out a good coach from your side.
Sorry, the last one?
What happened in the previous club? Is this a time to, I mean, opportunity for you to relaunch your career with what you coaching the previous club? I mean, miss out a big chance on you.
Yeah, I always talk to the players, especially with my experience as a player, you know, what I went through, try to guide them because now it's their time to shine, you know, so I try to help whenever I can help or wherever I can help to talk to them, you know, tell them my experiences. So I'm hoping that it helps. But the previous club, I wouldn't want to talk more about it, but yes, we played the Nedbank Cup final in 2010 with Amazulu. We were nearly there, but we lost. But it was, you know, my first season as a professional, and it was a very, very good experience.
Coach, you going down to the third year, how much of a challenge has that been for you? And, you know, you pick out the second year now in Ghana.
Yeah, it's been a very, very challenging transition because if you look the difference between the PSL and the ABC Matsebe League is very huge, you know. There are a lot of challenges. ABC Matsebe League is not a professional league, so you sometimes a coach, a manager, a kid manager, you know, you can be everything, physical trainer, but luckily in our team we have all those structures, so it's easy to work because I've got people around me that are working with me. But in terms of me as an individual, I think I took it very positive, you know, so that it can help me grow more, especially in my career as a coaching, because there are a lot of challenges there. A lot of challenges. It's not like in the PSL where you play your games most of the time on TV. There a lot is happening, you know. You can do your job as a coach in training, prepare your team, but sometimes you go to the game on Saturday, all that doesn't work because, you know, of the challenges that we're talking about. But you have to grow and take it positively and take it and make it work for you. You know, so it's been very difficult, but I took it very positive.
Yes. Coach, so good. In tournament, the Nedbank Cup, tournament, especially from Wamayama Club to Malandi. Now, if you go through and you know with how now your opportunity to return games like on TV, then about Almaco, they will have the opportunity to see now the also with husband and that's the last guy so long. So, are you prepared to see if now you lose about Almaco based on performance so days in the tournament? Going back to development, the Yaba and Lona was quite sad, so this is a college compete, Joe Winner League,
No, I'd say in terms of games being on TV or not on TV for us, I think this one is not on TV and it works for us as coaches because, you know, you don't want your players to get excited. You don't want them to now start playing for Ayanda Lamini FC instead of Umvoti, you know. We still need to be a team, be united, you know, and focus on what we want to do. So that won't affect us. If we're on TV, we'll deal with it. But in terms of them getting exposure, you know, we are a team that is not willing to stand in the players' way if they get a better opportunity. Obviously, if we look at the level that we're in, all players, they want a better opportunity. They want to go to a professional setup, So if those chances come, you can't stand in the way because that's their dream, But what you can do as a coach is to go out and find a replacement and continue with your chain. So if they get that, it's very good. M40 is up on the map that this boy came from M40, and then we're happy, and then the boy is happy, then we carry on.
Okay, last one.
Coach, you obviously playing at home. I'm going to use that as advantage, and also you've lost an opportunity to be the champs of previous cup this past weekend against Durban Pioneers. Maybe what you're going to take from that previous game of KZN competition going to England and into the Nedbank Cup last weekend?
I think the last weekend's game came at a very, very good time because we saw a lot of things that we need to fix. We saw also a lot of things that are positive in our team. So yes, we lost in the semi-final. We would love to play the final, but I think it was enough to show us where exactly we are and what we need to fix. In terms of playing at home, yes, it's at home because we got a home fixture, but Eriguara is not in Greytown. Our team is based in Greytown. Our league games are played in Greytown, but we don't have a stadium that is suitable to play those type of games. So yeah, I'm sure our supporters will come out to Eriguara so that we can feel that we are playing at home. Thank you.
Okay, we can take one more there.
Mhlawumbe ngiyakhuluma ngama-challenges akhona kuyobhizinisi wasepha. Isiphi isifiso ongathi unaso ukusibona ukusiza abadlali be-ebhizinisi wasepha njengomdlali osewadlala mhlawumbe nginanamiphinasi siphi isifiso ongathi ngiyafisa senze ngoba kumele sikhulunywe ngebhizinisi wasepha kodwa lokhu ushintsho lubakhona. Isiphi isifiso ongafisa ukuthi usibone senzeka njengomuntu osuexpresse yonke ilevel ye-football eSouth Africa? Ngiyabonga.
Yeah, noma kunzinyanyana but ngokwami ngiyafisa ukuthi ke kufakwe more attention ke league, understand, in terms of administration, in terms of anything engenza ukuthi improve ibekwe esigabeni nayo so ukuthi inake la eSouth Africa, because I feel like it's a league elapha ukuthi bonakala ngawo mhlawumbe ama-Nedbank Cup, but besides that mhlawumbe inake kakhulu mase kuma-national playoffs lapho sekulawo ama-team lawo awu-9 ase-qualified. But I think to improve, because there's a lot of talent, but maningi ama-challenges enza ukuthi lawo ma-talent agcine ngabonakali, noma agcine efa. So to pay more attention kwi-league enjengaleyana can grow i-standards sebhola lethu, because siyabadinga labafana balapha ukuthi begcine nabo bekhuphukile, because sinama-players azogcina ephuma, but who is taking over from them? They are there. So if benganakiyo how they gonna manage ukuthi bekhuphuke phezulu. So we need more attention lapho, and izinto ey'ningi, refereeing, everything ongayibala, stadiums okudlalelwa kuwona, sometimes uyadlala nje, but if ubuka lapha ku-stadium okudlalwa kusona, it's not for football. It's not for football, it's not proper for football. So how do you develop abadlali egroundini njengala ungathi udlalela nje ehlathini or somewhere, understand? But ama-team amanye akusebenzisa isi-advantage ukuthi I know sibathathe sibafaka lapho ngizokubona khona muntu, you understand? Whatever happens there kuphelela lapha akekho umuntu obonile. So lokho kuyalibulala kakhulu ibhola, kuyalibulala kakhulu ibhola. Thank you.
Coach, thank you very much. All the
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We'll now bring in the next coach. Coach Martha, you can join us here on stage. our recording devices so that we can be able to start.
Sure. Yeah, appeal. Sure.
So the next fixture that we are going to be previewing is also going to take place at Harry Gwala Stadium. But this one will be on Monday, the 27th. And we are joined by the away team coach for that fixture from Milford FC, Coach Manda. Joins us here as we preview that fixture. Coach, there is a microphone there. You can just try and switch it on. And then, the first opening remarks that we will need from you, just a brief overview of what we can expect and what are your thoughts on the round of 32 fixture against Royal AM, and what you think maybe of them as an opposition as well. Coach, if you can just hold the mic, Coach.
Good afternoon. My name is Mandla Koki, head coach of Milford FC. The fixture against the Royal AM, it's a very tricky one. With the way things are unfolding at Royal AM, but we are not going to focus on that. We are football practitioners. We need to focus on the field things. So we are looking at a very tough opponent that will be coming, or that we will be visiting on Monday. They are a very good side. We've seen some of the games that they've played. We've been following them after the draw. We managed to get some few clips where we can be able to view and analyze their style of play and their individual players, the character of the players, and also acknowledging that they've got a very good coach, John Maduga. Since I've came to Milford, we've played them two matches, which one of them was a friendly where we managed to lose 1-0, and then we went to the second match, which was a Premier's Cup, where they defeated us in the penalty shootout. So we are looking to make sure that this is a more official match where we want to see ourselves going through to the next stage, which is the last 16, knowing very well that the club in the previous season, they managed to go through to the next feature, playing against the Premiership team. So we're not undermining them, but we are always working to make sure that our team is very competitive. We want to make sure with each and every department in our team is very solid, and there's an improvement in the team also. And we know that winning this match will also boost our confidence in the league that we are participating in.
Thank you, Coach. Let's take questions from the floor. I'll start with
Coach Manda, obviously the team has participated last year in the Nedbank Cup and advanced to the last 16. Are you feeling any pressure as a coach that's trending to that team, to that stage of the competition as you're going against Royal?
No, I'm not feeling any pressure. I come from a very difficult situation where the team that I was working for has got more pressure than the one I'm currently at. So I'm used to the pressure. So I don't think there will be a pressure on me, because it's not about me, but it's about the club. So we'll make sure that at the end we are the ones that will be on top of the game. So it's not about me, but it's about Milford.
Good day, Coach.
Sure.
This is Mr. Okay, that's my name. Coach, obviously we reference the fact that this club has done something somewhat special in this competition, and this is a competition that's really associated with dreaming for teams of different scale. How do you then see your point of dreaming that possibly you could go further than around the 16 and perhaps be one of those teams that has something similar to what CS Galaxy were able to do in 2019?
Yeah, we factor in that the team have won the match that they played last season against the big club in the country also. We've got our own target. Our own target is to make sure that each and every game we played, we compete at our highest. So this is the match that we will want to win at all cost. As I said before, it will boost our challenge in the league, because we know if we can be out before the round of 16, it will damage our continuation in the game, because there will be a break and that will harm us. So we will want to make sure that we win the match and we go through to the last 16.
Another question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you alluded on the speech when you opened it. You said you are playing with a team that is facing some challenges, but you never mentioned those challenges. Okay, it's fine with that. Do you think this game became the right time for you to play with this team that facing such challenges that you were talking about earlier on, or you really wish that you may get another opponent besides them?
I think, as I mentioned before, challenges are there for them, but I don't think they will impact in their match, because they're a football team and their core business is to play football. Whatever that is happening behind closed doors, it's not for us to focus on. We just have to focus on the game. So, as I said, we managed to get some few information about the playing personnel in their team and how they structure their team. So we're only focusing on that. We're not going to look at the problems that they are encountering at the moment.
So do you think it came at the right time?
This is a competition. Whoever that would have drawn out, it will be a worthy competition for us. So we are very enthusiastic to play anyone that we face in this league, in this competition.
Coach, how do you balance playing in the league and playing this cup? I know you won on Sunday, but how do you balance? Because I know your target is also to go to PSL.
As a football coach, every match is very important. You don't have to look at the stage and say this is more or lesser important than the other one. Any match that we compete on, as Milford, we want to win every game that we played on. So with the balance, we've got a squad of 32 players, and I think they are all capable of featuring in any competition that will be taking part in. So whoever that we fit in the game against Royal AM, we definitely sure that he will give us the results that are expected by the club. One, I will just give the credit to the club's management and how they allow us to do the things, because I'm not the only one working there. I've got the technical team that I'm working with, and also give the credit to the players for being able to learn whatever that we came with. We had 3 factors that we had to focus on in our playing style. One was game understanding, in terms of the players, are they able to understand whatever we're trying to teach. The second one was individual technique. We wanted to make sure we improve their technique. And the last one was positional awareness. Are the players aware of their position, and are they aware of the opponent's position? So those things, the boys managed to grab them in the shortest time that we had with them. So we are very happy, and the results that are coming, they are the proof of what we are doing at training, and also how the boys are dedicated to make sure that the club at the end it pushed to where it wants to achieve the main target, which is first to save the club from relegation. After that, and then we start looking if we can be able to be in the playoffs position. Once we get there, and then we can start thinking about promotion. We don't want to push ourselves too high, but we are taking step by step.
The chairman was one charge last season when the club went to the quarterfinal. Has he given a mandate to say this is another goal here? And then also what an aspiration just this season?
The chairman is like any other chairman who owns a football club. The chairman wants to win, and you know, football it's a game of results. So if you don't give results, obviously the chairman won't be happy. So the mandate is to make sure that I make everyone happy in the club by making sure that the players feel free, and then they can be able to display their talent. So it's not a mandate of us going to win the Nedbank Cup. Yes, as a coach, I've got that aspiration to say I will want to win this cup in one of the days coming. So it starts with this first match of Royal AM.
Coach, are you saying you want to use the Nedbank Cup as a motivator to your players? But now, when we actually go back to last season, after the 6-1 loss to Stellenbosch, you know, your team didn't do well at all. It seems as if Nedbank, I think, I don't know whether he actually came home with different lucky to perform at Yabadalba. So now, how do you want to change now? The mental capacity of that?
I wouldn't want to go deeper to last season, but what we should take into factor now is that there's a new coach that was heading the team. So what happened, I wouldn't know last season, but I've got my own plans. My own plans is to make sure that any results that we get against Royal AM must not temper our spirit in terms of competing for the league, because we all know that that's the most important thing that comes first. But as I said before, all the games we take them very serious because we are the winners. So we want to win each and every match that we compete in.
Since I couldn't know course about this, and just to follow up again, competing at I pressure what the outcome on pressure and Coca-Cola. At the football testing, I was surprised by the way the former team is performing, especially young players, as someone who have them allows somewhere on template or we projects. They are there and now on and I was surprised by the way young players are coming over and over and over and over to try to be the abiding even just
you see, if you look at the current state of football now, football is taking a different direction whereby young players are taking over now. If you look, you go to Barcelona, there's Uyamal. If you go to Spain, Manchester City, Gukonabo Philip Foden. So the way the young boys are taking over in terms of football, you go to Chiefs, they've got Abo Villagaz, Abo Mfundo, they've got Abo Mtutuzi. Pirates got Abo Mohau Nkota, Abo Rile Mufukeng, Abo Tabiso Sesane. So it says that there's a lot that is being done by the development coaches, and also looking at the senior team coaches whom are giving these boys an opportunity. which maybe in the previous years was lacking. So it's one of the plus for us as coaches to say, if you look of younger players, don't consider more of the age, consider of the performance, what the players are able to give. Currently in our team, we've got an 18-year-old that is consistently playing in our team. So that says we also believe in youngsters, especially on my side, coming from the youth level. I'm one fan of young players. So I think it's good what is happening now. There's a future for the country. It's up to us as the coaches and them as players to make sure that they keep being consistent in whatever they are doing.
Coach,
we added Utobani Mwango because we thought the team that we had didn't have more leadership up front, so we needed an experienced players. That's why we had to look who we can find. And who was more suitable is a player like Tobani Mwango, who came from an ABC team and has a previous history in this league and in the previous, in the Betway Premiership where he played before. So he's one of the players that can be able to assist the younger players, or including everyone that is older in the team, that they need to understand what's our mandate as a team. As a Milford team that we need to get at the end of the season.
Okay, last one, Michelle. Please just switch it on.
Well, I'm also going to ask a similar question, but I'm going to ask about Uli Fashongwane and Tabang Tobola. What impact do they come with to the team, since we all know they are one of those experienced players, especially from different leagues?
Yeah, if you look at our signings are more of making sure that we've got more depth and experience in the spine of the team. We've got Utabang Utopolo, whom is a centre back. We've got Uli Fahlongwane, whom is an attacking midfield. And we brought Tobani Mwango, who's a striker. Meaning we wanted to make sure that our spine is very strong and very experienced. That was the mandate. That is what we looked for, based on the players that we had before, that we needed a little bit of an experience to balance.
All right, Coach, thank you very much for letting me here. All the best on Monday.
Thank you.
Sanboni Kai. Petit laptop. We are leaving.
All right, police, we are moving on to the next one, so please do place your recording devices. We'll give you just an extra 30 seconds, and then we'll
Nandana? Hola.
I think we're all good. Thank you. The next fixture that we will be previewing will be Lamontville Golden Arrows up against Chippa United. That fixture is also on Saturday afternoon, and it is in Hammersmith. Coach Musa Bilampulu from the home side joins us to just preview that fixture. Coach, We've got a microphone there. If you can just switch it on. Once there's a green light, it means it's on. And maybe we can just start, just a slight preview on that fixture, your thoughts on the round of 32 Nedbank Cup and the opponent being Chippa United. What can we expect?
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting encounter because if you look at both teams, they are ball-playing teams, and we are really excited that we'll be participating in the last 32 at home against Chippa United. And this is the cup that we have to fight for the silverware, and I believe the boys are really ready to go into the cup.
Thank you, Coach. Let's take questions from the floor. For the roving microphone, we can start with Robin here.
Will it work in our budget or not? Because my book is on the other side now.
I think as Golden Arrows, we will focus on what we have to do on the day. And as I've said, that the boys are really looking forward to the cup because this is the only silverware that we have to fight for, other than the league. So Golden Arrows will play Golden Arrows way when we have the ball, and we have to fight when we don't have the ball. So we have to play to go through to the next round.
You have to fight for silverware, as we said. So how important for you to win this game? And if you didn't win this game, how disappointed you're going to be?
Obviously, we will be disappointed, but there will be some learning points in all the games, and I believe that going to the game thinking about the win is what we have to think about, not thinking about what will happen if you don't win the game, because a game presents so many dynamics, and you have to look forward to winning each and every game that you face and give the motivation to the players that they have to look forward to winning the games. That on its own, it will give the team the encouragement and the motivation in all the games that they're going to face.
Coach, your opponents, you have recently changed their coaching personnel. Are you going to take advantage of this? That's number one. Secondly, you're getting at home at Hammersmith, you're doing very well there. How are you planning to use that to your advantage?
To answer the first question, yes, we have to focus on ourselves, as I've mentioned. In Chippa, changing the coaching personnel, it can work on the advantage or disadvantage, but we have to take the weaknesses and the strong points going into the game. So I believe that they are still trying to find their feet. When I watched their game against Marumo Gallants, they tried to change the formation and try to change the personnel. So we have to see what will they come up with, because knowingly if it's a cup game, sometimes the teams, they try to rotate the squad and see other combination. So we believe that what we have seen when they played Gallant, it's what they will build on going forward. So we have to take the weaknesses in their attacking play and in their defensive play. And playing at home at Hammersdale, yes, it's going to be an advantage to us because the supporters have been coming there in good numbers and giving the boys motivation. So a home game is always better because there's no traveling and so many dynamics. We are used to the weather there, we are used to the stadium, so we have to take that and use it to our own advantage.
Musa,
ya njengoba sengishilo ekuqaleni ukuthi ilona thuba leli lokuthi silwele le ndebe le ekhona iNedbank Cup. Nathi siyalibona ukuthi ithuba esingalisebenzisa leli ukuthi sizame ngako konke kusemandleni wethu ukuthi masingene egroundini sizimisele and senze sure ukuthi siyakwazi ukuthi sihlule lo mdlalo so that sikwazi ukuprogressa ku the next stage and sikwazi ukuthi silwele le ndebe.
Coach Coach, you speak about an importance for the team to be able to have a good cup run, but also you're in a good position in the league as well. In terms of confidence levels, how confident are you that you have a good enough squad, not just 11? Because you've seen the performances recently, you've seen the upturn in form, but how confident in the long term are you that you have a good enough squad to be able to maintain a good cup run, as well as keep yourself and maybe dream of maybe making a cup confederation space in the league, because you're very close to that as well?
I've always believed in keeping the same team and giving the opportunity to the guys that are giving 100% in each and every time they play. So I believe the other dynamics of winning the trophy and going to CAF, it will come from the management. But for now, the players that we have, they are ready and willing to deliver each and every game from the league and to the cup. So I believe that the team has been growing in leaps and bounds, and we can still improve in everything that we are trying to achieve towards the end of the season.
Coach, are there any players who are not available for selection?
Currently, we've got Keenan Phillips, which is still out with the concussion, and Lungelo Nguse, who's still out with a long-term injury. But everyone is ready, and we are looking forward to the game.
Coach, that was last time when it was back in 2009. Ikhona ingcindezi elinayo nje umqeqeshi as the current crop of coaching ekhona, as well as the current crop of players. Ikhona ingcindezi eshebeli noma management eyafaka noma eklesini trophy, because you've shown that you can win a trophy and you've shown that you can also have a good cup run. Ikhona mhlawumbe ingcindezi ekhona noma ima-andics nabeka kanjani kucaca bafanele sina bemilindele manje.
Mhlawumbe isiZulu sibuye singishaye ingcindezi ngesilungu, pressure. Okay. Look, there's always pressure in the game of football. Yes, we've shown the capacity of winning the trophy, and as I've said, this is the only chance now to fight for the silverware. And in the group of players that we have, I've always motivated them and showed them that, give them the belief that you can still do it, because we did it in 2009 while I was still a player, and now but they have to believe in everything that they do, that they can still achieve, because now we have to give the likes of Mamelodi Sundowns, Orlando Pirates, and all the other teams the challenge in competing, because all of us will start at the round of 32. So we have to give them that challenge to say that all the teams that are participating, they are capable of winning it. We've seen the likes of TS Galaxy when they were still in NFD. They pushed through the barrier. We've seen Magezu, Kaling, Black Label, they've pushed through until they win the cup. So it's only a matter of changing the mindset and the mentality in believing in what you do, that it will come out. Because once you have the confidence to fight, anything is possible in life.
Coach, obviously we've seen a change of results in the past two games that you guys played. And Usmiso asked about it at the squad circle. Obviously, maybe the question next will be, areas that you guys will be trying to go into the second round this season. You had players who are more experienced, also who are more experienced. But towards the end of the season, we can't see the fatigue. Are there areas you guys are trying, maybe because you evaluate the transfer window, and he basically is still a show game as we see the results now together?
Currently, the team has been doing well, as you've said, but there's a room for improvement. And in the players that you have mentioned, those are the core of the team, and there's still other players outside that can take over as the season progresses. It's just a matter of adaptation and integration to the team. So we have a bunch of players who can take over. I believe that, as I've said before, that it's only time that they need to adapt and be integrated to the team. I've said to the other press conference that we need to win more games so that we can start introducing these players, because there's players that are coming from the MDC. You don't want to throw them in the deep end where they play when there's pressure, but you need to throw them where they know that the team is secure enough and the team has got more points and they play with ease so they can showcase their talent, because at training we see those moments and those players. But now you need to give them a benefit that we don't want to throw them in the deep end, but you just need to give them a chance when the team is doing well. And this cup as well is giving us the opportunity to say, now it's time for us to rotate and see the teams in the competition where there's pressure, not at training. So we will see maybe 2 or 3 or 4 changes so that we can understand what type of players do we have to go forward in the second round and face other teams in the league.
All right, we're going to end it here. Thank you very much, Coach. No, I already have another coach.
Last question.
As he walks out, you can do
What was your message with Babuji? Have you spoken to him since he left? What did he say?
Sorry, coach. Sorry.
Laba basayicisha ifoni yami unjani mfethu? So why are you not speaking to calls now?
When you tried to say using a new number?
No, I'm still using this very same number that you are on WhatsApp with. I think I called you about 2 weeks. Yeah, I know you've got my number. I think I called 2 weeks ago.
On a landline?
And, no, with my number. And you did not even respond or send a message.
Right, colleagues,
My Apple.
No problem.
My Apple.
Start the next one.
Robin, how are you? Good, man. See you. Sure.
Okay, 10 more seconds, and then we'll start. So we are now joined by Coach Ronnie Gabriel from Richards Bay FC as we preview the next fixture, which will be on Sunday at the Kingsway Stadium. And Richards Bay, of course, will be the home side up against the defending champions, Orlando Pirates. Coach, maybe we can just start with thoughts heading into that fixture, what you think of the opponent and what can we expect from Richards Bay?
Yeah, coming into the fixture, the preparation has been going well during the course of the week. It gives the group a good opportunity to play against arguably the best team in the continent at the present moment. So the preparation went well, and the group is galvanized. They're looking ready for this fixture, and it also gives us an opportunity to blood in a few new players to come in and have a chance to showcase their talent. As we know, this cup is a cup of opportunities. So we are confident going to the fixture, and you look at our fixture schedule, it allows us to put in a strong team this week. So we will be putting in a team that's competitive enough to handle the likes of Orlando Pirates this weekend.
Thank you so much, Coach. Let's take questions from the floor just by a show of hands. Because I hold the microphone here. Who's going to go first?
You're speaking of giving a new player players and testing them, which are those players that you brought into the team?
At present, we haven't decided on the starting 11, but it will be an ideal opportunity for us to blood in a few youngsters into the team.
Yeah, the new signings.
We signed in Mutupu from Royal AM, currently training with the squad. He had 2 days training session with the team, so he's looking good on the first day. And we're still having a look at him, so hopefully we could get him ready and maybe have a few minutes out there against Pirates.
How much of a multitask against Pirates when one was complaining about 2 years? We were looking out and people all the weekends, right?
Sorry, I'm not getting you clearly there, Robert.
Multitask, you guys are facing, look at the Pirates in one week out twice in the last 2 years, and then look at what they did also over the weekend. You face your chances of that all.
Yeah, looking at Pirates' current form and the way they've been playing, we know they are a team on the up and they're having good form at the moment. However, if you look at our previous games against Pirates and the previous years, we always gave Pirates a good competitive fixture. We gave them something to think about. Last year we went to Orlando Stadium and we beat them in their home ground. So we fancy our chances going into this fixture as well. We are not intimidated by the opposition as much as we respect them. We believe that we have a squad that's capable of handling Pirates on the day.
Okay, Coach. Coach, you speak about you guys' chances, obviously with Pirates, like this entire aura around cup competitions that I'm thinking that you and the technical team have to deal with in terms of your squad and managing how they're thinking ahead of this particular fixture. But with regards to you guys and the way you guys are on the big league leadership as well, do you think that this sort of game comes at the right time for the team? Because it could be a case of two things. It could be that you guys lose and then maybe it affects how you guys progress for the second half of the season, or you get a surprise win and then things sort of turn for your team.
Yeah, we look at the position that we are on the log. It's not the best position to be in, and we understand the dynamics it takes for us to get out of that position as well. However, the fixture schedule, it allows us this week to field a strong team. So, yes, we know the league is our bread and butter, but this cup game also, it's a cup of opportunities whereby we got to go in there and compete. And as you say, if we can get a result against Pirates, it'll be a huge confidence boost going into the second half of the season. So we'll give it our all and we'll try our best against Pirates, and hopefully we can get the result that we need.
Coach, last night the chairman and as you assistant coach also confirmed that you will be working together. Just how excited are you to have in the team, just this year, and also the fact that in the recent cup final, was part of the technical team that beat Sundowns. The addition of Papi Zotwane in the team, what does it do to the team? Thanks.
Yes, Papi Zotwane has joined us in the technical team. I think it's a great addition, and we feel that he'll add immense value to the team. So we're looking forward to working with him and for his contribution into the team as well. So it's a big positive that we got him into our technical team.
Coach, last cup competition, was the KZN Cup, won by Makesi. You played semi-final against the very same Makesi. I think it was your second semi-final since you came into the league, if I'm not mistaken. How much of pressure now do you have to actually go all out to the final? After doing so in the country, I know you play in Paris. If you get a result, as you said, can be a big boost. How much of a pressure did the chairman exert on you and the technical team to actually go all the way to the final?
No, the pressure is not there from the technical, from the chairman and from the board of directors. It's go in there, go have a good run out, field a competitive team, and then we'll take things from there. There's no actual pressure to go out there and win this cup and reach further stages. So it's just for us to go in there and be competitive like how we are on a weekly basis.
Coach, speaking back here. wanted by other clubs, and now you go into this game. So, I mean, how will that actually affect your players, and how are you handling that as far as your players' mentality is concerned?
Look, the players are giving it all in the training sessions. These, as you said, these are just rumors. So, and they also understand that these are just rumors, and they got to continue to work hard and continue to prove themselves on a weekly basis. The attitude is fantastic, the commitment is fantastic, and they're looking forward to have a good game against Pirates.
Just on another side, lighter 2 years ago, we attended a game in Chatsworth where I was playing, and in the community expressed their assessment for football. Somebody saw a football team in Chatsworth. It was during Monday and other stuff, and we haven't seen any Indian coach or player playing in the PSL for the last 20 years, if I'm not mistaken. For you personally, to get this opportunity to coach a championship, what does it mean to you and the community as a whole?
For me, it's a privilege and an honor, and I must thank the club and the chairperson in particular for giving me this type of opportunity to express myself as a coach and to use my coaching skills to prepare a premiership team on a weekly basis. So I'm highly grateful and thankful for it. But obviously, these type of opportunities, it comes with proving yourself at this stage here. And as you might know, my coaching career as well, I've come from the SAFA structures. I've started at LFA, and I've got up to the SAB League, and then I won, and then we went up to the Motsepe League and to the National First Division, and now I'm at the PSL. So the chairperson gave me a great opportunity to come in here and express myself. I'm grateful for that.
Okay, last one.
Bushemi from Voice of an Overrated Coach. Usually, in cup games, some coaches would give players who are not to play opportunities. I know we play Pirates, but maybe I'm going to be seeing some players who are not used to maybe starting the game on Sunday.
Yeah, look, going into this fixture, we've got Justice Figueredo, who's going to be out with 4 yellow cards. Moses Mtembo out with 4 yellow cards. So that automatically falls into place, like maybe 2 new additions in those positions there to bolster the squad. So it just worked out. But in terms of match freshness and readiness, the microcycle, it allowed us to feel a strong team, because it's a 7-day microcycle, and our next game comes next week Friday again. We are fortunate enough to have our fixture congestion early on in the season. So now our fixtures, our microcycles are 6 and 7-day microcycles in between games. So it allows us that opportunity to play a competitive squad.
Okay, we can take one more quick.
Looking at the position you are at, 14 on block, and you look at the team at the bottom, does it give a courage that you will survive the season? They have really ended got their own issues, and also Makese got their own issues. Does it give a courage that you will survive the season? You won't be dragged like it was last season of the playoffs?
Yeah, we're confident enough we will survive this season. Yeah, Robin, we look at the way we've been playing recently, and we look at the performance in the last 5 or 6 fixtures, and it's been very encouraging. It was games that we believe that we were supposed to have won and got points out of it. We created numerous goal-scoring chances. The group has been dominating fixtures. We went to Cape Town against Cape Town City, dominated the exchanges, dominated the goal-scoring chances, and we just couldn't come away with the points. But the performances are encouraging. We're going into fixtures whereby we are taking ascendancy in the game, we are controlling games, and we are the dominant force in these games. So this spell that we're having, it will turn around, and we will have a good spell where we'll pick up a lot of points and we'll beat a lot of teams in this league. So we're highly confident with the way that we are playing in terms of the performance and the attitude of the group.
All right, thank you very much. We'll end it here.
indawo
All right, colleagues, let's place our recording devices. We are about to kick off the last one of the day.
Sure.
We will have 10 more seconds just to get ready and kick off. We're all good, thank you. We are kicking off to the next one, which, like I said, will be the last one for the day. And the fixture that we will be previewing will not be taking place in this province. I think that's the only one that we will be previewing that is not in the province. So it's a oh, should we remove? Okay. Coach.
I can just remove the sticker here.
But he will be a visitor. We are visiting Lerumo Lions in the Northwest Province. That fixture taking place in the Northwest Province, like I said, and it will be Devon City traveling, the away team, and we are joined by Coach Simon Lada, representing Devon City. Coach, maybe just the opening remarks, your thoughts heading into that fixture. Like I said, I think you are the only KZN team that will be traveling outside the province in this round of 32. But just your thoughts heading, I'm not sure how much you know about the opposition and so on. Just your thoughts heading into that.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, we welcome this fixture. It only serves to give us more games. We are a team that is currently leading the championship, and we are very consistent with our lineups and our training regime. So in saying so, not everybody in terms of players have had the chance to play. Even during this transfer period, we have added in a few players. So this comes in handy because it will give us more time to introduce new players to the team and also to give players that haven't had a chance to play some minutes.
Thank you, Coach. Let's take questions from the floor. I was hoping Simto Dada would still be but it seems like he's since left. Okay.
You were playing this weekend, last weekend, and you did it too well. How is the pressure on the team going to play that cup?
we really don't have any pressure because we are going to rest the regulars, and we're going to integrate the new players and also give the other players a chance. So this is an opportunity which we are looking forward to, and then I hope the players are looking forward to this opportunity without pressure.
What is the message that you got from the chairman regarding this change of the Cup? As we don't expect that every city they look it on the blocks when it comes to winning the Cup. And how we going to balance and we know the desire that we have by promoting the club from Mozambique to the Virtual Premiership. How can you balance this? Going away, winning the game will be boosting you, and losing this game will be a blessing in disguise. What will you say about that one?
Well, the message from the chairman is simple. Our bread and butter is the league. We go, but for me as a coach, I can't coach players to lose a match. Like I said, this is a good opportunity for the guys that naturally would not have as many minutes. This is a perfect time for them to collect some minutes and condition themselves and get ready for when they get the opportunity in the league games. This presents, it only gives us more games to play, and it also presents an opportunity where we can have everybody ready and everybody sharp. Because like I said earlier on, we are not a team that chops and changes the lineups. So this is a perfect opportunity for everybody to get some minutes.
In Nedbank Cup, any other tournament, was academic Cameroon, nine months of the foundation was academic Cameroon. Mhlambe wena ubuka Nedbank Cup ukuchaza kuwe how special this tournament is wena as umqeqeshi ukuthi impilo ku-Durban City ihamba kanjani sebanenza kahle mhlambe usunakho lokho utshela ukuthi engathi la esiyakhona sesiyafika noma usanako ukahambula kancane ukuthi kuseningi umsebenzi price wena.
Yeah, in Nedbank umqhudelwano omuhle because unikeza ithuba ama-team amancane ukuthi ayithole esegroundini elodwa nama-team amakhulu. That's one, and it also does the same thing for us as young coaches. We find ourselves competing with the best in the game, and therefore we can ngaleso sikhathi sithola ithuba lokuyibuka ukuthi amandla ethu asengakanani. So ngaloko ke Nedbank ihlezi kuyi-tournament esihlezi sibhekile njalo, esibhekile futhi ukwenza kahle. Kuyajabulisa ke nokuthi sikwazile ukudlula noma kade kungelula ukudlula kwi-qualifier esuke ihlanganisa ama-team aku-first division ward. So ukudlula kwethu lapho sekusibeke la sikhona, and njengoba ngishilo ekuqaleni asinayo igame esizoyiluza, so we'll try nakuyona le game ukuthi sidlale ukuze siwine sidlulele phambili ukuze sibe namagame amaningi esizowadlala.
Coach, ile Roma oyodlala isamba change umqeqeshi the rules and time it's nothing. This is the same time that you coach here. It's nothing. Le Roma.
The Roma lives. The Roma lives.
Mhlawumbe lokho kuchaza ukuthi laba abajwayele ukudlala awuzubadingani ngaleyo ndlela ngoba uma wami umdlalo uzofuneka uye kwi-stage sokuqeqela namasomo. So if laba badlali benza kahle kuzokwenza kahle bona if you win the go to the club.
All right. I-makeup here team is such that kwamanye ama-positions we have 2 players per position. Kwamanye ama-positions we have 3 players or even more players. So that's how we're going to make this team up. Lezodlala. So naturally umuntu odlala wonke ama-game uzohlala ngaphandle is rested. Some will have an active rest where they're just resting but basebenchini. Some will have a complete rest where sobashiya nje all together basale emakhaya. But sifuna ukuwina ukuze sithole ama-game azodlalwe labantu because egcineni if i-team ingashintshi njalo kunabadlali abagcina sebe-despondent gcine sekunomoya ongekho right ecampini. So that's why I say we welcome the cup and we're going to do our best so that we have more games that are shared across the board in terms of all the players.
Kubuza i-Chiefs Galaxy yona ene-record le NFD ukuthi ikwazi ukuthatha le cup Nedbank. Ngabe mhlawumbe ungakwazi nokubhalansisa ukube uthathe yona iLiverpool nale i-Durban City ube-11 ikwazi ukupromotha ngapho ukwazi ukuthi unakho Nedbank.
Anything is possible kule game, but I have to be honest. Ilentuzana i-league iyona into esibheke kakhulu esibheke ukwenza kahle kakhulu kuyona. Luselude ukhala usazohanjwa kwi-league and sibadinga bonke abantu. Ngingakade ngisho ukuthi le midlalo ye-Nedbank soyisebenzisa ukucija bonke abadlali sibalole behlezi be-ready for i-league. Ngizokhumbula 3 seasons back, if not 4, where we had Silida championship. When I was at Richards Bay, we were number 1 decided. Sagcina sithole Chiefs, abasikhathaza, then kwi-league sagcina singenzi kahle. We are also very aware of that because ilentuzana i-experience iyasifundisa ukuthi if ezinye izinto uzenza ngale ndlela kugcina kuba nale mphumela. So sizozama ukuthi at some point to balance the equation and prioritize i-league.
So, the coach. Obviously, the club has rebranded from the previous name, relocated as well. You have sort of made the transfer stadium a place where teams don't want to come this season. How has that been for you? How has that been for the entire group in general? Just the relocation and how Impala has actually welcomed you guys to that particular place.
Yeah, thank you for that. Let me start by saying, last season we had a good run. Obviously, and unfortunately, we did not start well, but we finished well last season. But we could have done better if we had the support behind us. It was only natural that we moved to Durban, and we could not continue playing as Maritzburg United in Durban. So we needed to do something. So now we needed to identify with the city, and that's why the name change. And then the people felt that they had a part to play. And I can safely say that we are we were one of the most watched teams in live games because we have a decent number of people behind us, and hence Sibo number 1 because our players, they've got that responsibility to make people happy and play some good football, an exciting football, so that we attract more fans.
Obviously playing against the Roma Lions, it's a team from the lower division. How has it been like preparing for that match? I know it's kind of like difficult to get like clips or footage for like to see how they play and how they do in their league, and also with your new signings, sort of team like players that are loaned into your team, your sales on top of your policies and your other things. What are you hoping to achieve with those kind of players? Like you said, you've got like more than 2 players which are playing the same position, like looking at the remaining games of the season.
Yeah, the preparation has gone well. Remember, we come at the back of a defeat. So it's only natural that first day, second day, you try and arrest the situation with the disappointment of having lost all 3 points away at Kasrik, and then also quickly turn the focus into the Nedbank Cup. Yes, I don't know much about Le Roma Lions, but I can tell you that they are number 3 on the log. I can tell you that they have played 10 games, they won 6 games. I can tell you that they scored 15 goals and conceded 6 goals. That tells you that they are a team that can score goals. That tells you they are a team that knows how to win a football match. It's not going to be easy, but I'm boasting the experience, of course, the new players, our experience, and the new players that have come to join us. Most of them come from Premier League, even the guys that are not coming from Premier League, but they have the experience that is required to win games at this level. So I'm banking on that, and without undermining the opposition, but I'm banking on that to get to the next round.
Coach, how do you plan to utilize the teams and the pace strength opposition in the defense of the Nedbank Cup? And to be more specific, how will your team change their style of play?
It is always important to know who you are playing against, but this time we don't have information. The only information is that I have just given now, and also I know the coach, if I'm not mistaken, is it Siwahla? I know at some games he's there as a player, and some games he's there as a coach. So Mkhanyiseli Siwahla. No, Siwahla is
There's the Roma United in the Mutipe Foundation Championship, and there's the Rumo Lions,
yes,
which is the opponent for Devon City.
Yeah, I know Mkhanyiseli Siwahla is there. I know him very well, and I expect a good game. I expect a tough game. But I would think based on our experience and based on the quality that we have, we should get to the next round without, of course, undermining them.
Coach, I wanted to ask about the sense of and another question is that how did you make sure that before you travel to the Western peers,
Usenzo Ndlovu Umbobo is here with us and is staying. Of course, just yesterday we played Umkambat FC. Just to get the players ready for even league games, we have a designated time for us to play these ABC teams, and some of them have come up to play and beat us in those friendly matches. So the players are fully aware of the quality that is down there. They are fully aware that it's not going to be a walk in the park. So that alone tells you they are aware of what to expect. And the Nedbank Cup being the cup of dreams, they're also dreaming about who they're going to see in the next round. So they will fight for it, and they won't undermine the opposition.
Okay, maybe final one day.
Mhlawumbe irole ezawuzengazi yonke iyogana ngiyazi ukuthi seminini edele nosebenitheni umuntu obongazi wakhulu ebholeni. Mhlawumbe tell us through irole ye-technical staff as a whole. Sibonile emidlalweni especially yasekhaya egcina lana kuyakhona se-environment nakhona khona manje. Just tell us through all of the emotions abakhona akho ukuthi mhlawumbe isimba ibambisana ngendlela.
Yeah. I can safely say that I have one of the best technical teams. The composition of the team is balanced. Of course, we introduced to the team, because it was not there last season, the high performance department, which is led by Cyril Mthembu. Is somebody that has learned, somebody that has put in some work behind his trade, and is added real value to all of us. Of course, between myself and Pito, there's a lot of experience there. We've seen so many games, and that is experience. We lost some, won some. So we have learned a lot along the years, and obviously we have other people putting up a solid team. We have Tami Kwala in goals as a goalkeeper coach. He's got enough experience to add real value. We have also brought in Macbeth Sibaya, whom we all know. So he comes in handy as well for when we travel. He stays behind with the remaining players, keeping them in shape and obviously focused mentally, spiritually, and otherwise. So I would say we are ready for the challenge ahead.
Thank you, Coach. We're going to end it here. Robin, you've got one final one. Quickly.
Chairman, if someone's ambitious, what does he want this season from you? Promotion or just to get a goal with competition?
Yeah, the chairman has put a mandate. It's very clear. He wants number one, not even a playoff spot, and that comes with a lot of pressure, a lot of heated meetings, and a lot of explanation for when things don't go well. But we try to avoid those by doing everything that we can to get results. But in the same token, he's very supportive. He's very supportive. We hope that he's going to continue like that, and if he continues like that, I think everything will stay the same until the last game.
Okay, we'll end it here. Unless you've seen Joe Dada, you can question for Simo Dada.
Exactly. Sure, sir.